Excel template, the Federal Sector EEO portal, FedSEP, is EEOC's online tool for communicating with federal agencies' EEO programs. Through FedSEP, agencies will submit their annual reports, such as the Management Directive 715 and Form 462, and also upload complaint files for cases at the hearing and appellate stages of the EEO process. EEOC will use FedSEP to share documents with agencies and plans to create a discussion forum for agencies in FedSEP. The purpose of the Excel template is to provide agencies with the ability to submit their MD715 workforce data to EEOC electronically and to ensure the data is complete and internally consistent prior to submission. To successfully submit the template in FedSEP, agencies must complete the following steps. 1. Complete the profile page. 2. Complete all of the required workforce data tables. 3. Validate the data using the data checks page. 4. Generate an XML file using the data checks page. 5. Add the occupations from Table A6 to FedSEP's workforce data major occupation page. 6. If the agency has an alternate pay system, enter the equivalent grades for GS13 to SES on FedSEP's MD715 alternate pay plans page. 7. Attach the XML file to FedSEP workforce data aggregate page. Instructions page. The instruction page summarizes the EEOC's legal authority for collecting the MD715 report and provides agencies with an overview of the template. The overview has hyperlinks to each of the tables. If an agency has an alternate pay plan, i.e. a pay plan other than the GS schedule and wage grade, the agency should locate the pay plan behind the B tables. The instructions page lists all of the alternate pay tables available in the template. The instructions page provides general guidance for entering data into the template. For more information, please review the FedSEP user manual on the guidance page in FedSEP. Profile tab. Agencies must fill in the 3 fields on the Profile tab, or they will not be able to load the data into FedSEP. First, every agency has a unique identifier to enter into the agency code field. In FedSEP's guidance page, agencies can find the list of agency code documents. Second, agencies must enter their name using the list of agency codes documents. Third, agencies must enter the reporting year with a 4-digit number. For example, 2013. Please note that the source of data field is pre-filled with Excel, and the agency size field will be populated by Table A's total workforce current fiscal year. For those agencies that intend to submit their workforce data using the status and dynamics file, they should click the applicant flow box in the Excel template. Finally, if agencies plan to submit all of their workforce data using the Excel template, they must identify all of their pay plans by clicking on the applicable boxes. Please note that the A4P box refers to the general schedule. Tables. The Excel template contains every table from MD715, including the permanent and temporary tables. Based on the size of its workforce, each agency must complete a designated set of tables. For example, agencies with fewer than 500 employees must complete tables AB 1 through 5. Agencies with 500 to 999 employees must submit tables AB 1 through 7. Agencies with 1,000 or more must complete tables AB 1 through 14. Agencies may enter data into the tables manually or copy and paste data by cell, row, section, or table. The following rules must be followed for the template to accept and validate the data. 1. Agencies may only enter data in the light blue cells. 2. Agencies cannot change the structure or format of the tables in any way. 3. If agencies wish to copy and paste data, they must ensure the original data is in the general or number format and does not contain any formulas. A. General format FedSEP requires that data in the numbers row must be integers, i.e. positive whole numbers, in general format. To convert data into general format, please follow these steps. 1. Highlight the data. 2. Right-click the mouse. 3. Select Format Cells. 4. Click the Number tab. 5. Select General. And 6. Click the OK button. B. Number formats. FedSEP extracts the occupational CLF and relevant applicant pool rows from the template. As such, the data in those rows must be submitted in number format to the second decimal. Example, 99.99. Please do not include percentage symbols. To convert data from percentage format to number format, please follow these steps. 1. Highlight the percentage row. 2. Right-click the mouse. 3. Select Format. 4. Click on Number. 5. Ensure the decimal place shows 2. 6. Click the OK button. 7. Type 100 in a blank cell. 8. Highlight the 100. 9. Right-click the mouse. 10. Select Copy. 11. Highlight the row. 12. Right-click the mouse. 13. Select Paste Special. 14. Choose Multiply under the Operation heading. 15. Click the OK button. C. No formulas. The Excel template will not function properly if any of the data contains formulas. To eliminate formulas, please follow these steps. 1. Locate data with the green triangle in the upper left corner of the cell. 2. Highlight the relevant data. 3. Right-click the mouse. 4. Select Copy. 5. Right-click the mouse anywhere over the highlighted text. 6. Select Paste Special. 7. Click on Values, which is the third bullet under the Paste heading. And 8. Select the OK button. 4. Agencies only need to enter data in the tables that apply to them. All other tables should be left blank. 5. In tables A1, A2, and A8, the template allows agencies to add an alternate benchmark row. So if agencies prefer to use a relevant CLF, an organizational CLF, or some other benchmark, this data must be submitted in number format to the second decimal. Please do not include the percentage symbol. 6. In tables AB 6, 7, and 9, the name of the major occupation should be in the following format. Name, occupational series, example General Attorney 0905. Agencies can enter up to 30 occupations in these tables. In Table B7, agencies are only required to enter data for Schedule A and voluntarily identified. All other fields on those tables are optional. Please note that due to the categories in the new applicant data form, we added a new column in Table B7, Total Paralysis. In the new column, agencies should input the applicant data and the combined data from the partial and complete paralysis columns. 8. Agencies must save the file before moving to the Data Checks page. Data Import page. The Excel template allows agencies to import data from another template. This may be necessary if one or more of the macros does not function properly. The template must be identical in format to import data. Please follow these steps. 1. Click on the Data Import tab. 2. Select the Import Data from another MD715 Excel tool button. 3. Find the Excel file for the original template. 4. Click the Open button. Please be prepared to wait several minutes for this action to finish. Data Checks page. When all of the data has been entered in the tables, the next step is to click on the Data Text tab. Agencies must complete the following steps on this page. 1. Click on the Fill Blanks with Zeros button in the gray heading. Please be prepared to wait several minutes for this action to finish. 2. Click on the Validate button in the gray heading. The template will identify the cells that contain mathematical errors. For example, Table A1, the total workforce. prior fiscal year. All cells must equal the same cell in Table B1. If those numbers are not the same, a fail will appear. Agencies must correct all cells with fails before they can upload the data. To understand the numbers being compared, please follow these steps. A. The table column E identifies the location of the data in question. B. Table column G identifies the cell being evaluated. C. The description in column G corresponds to the data found in value 1, B column. D. Similarly, the description in column J corresponds to the data in the value 2 column, D. 3. Once all of the data passes validation, agencies can click on the Generate XML button in the gray heading. 4. The file should be saved in a place that is easily retrievable. FedSEP's Workforce Data Major Occupations page. Before uploading the XML file into FedSEP, agencies with 500 or more employees must complete the Major Occupation page, which is located in FedSEP under the MD715 heading. The Major Occupation list must be entered in the same order as in Table A6P and include the same title and occupation code. To enter the information, please follow these steps. A. Under Major Occupation code, type the 4-digit code for the occupation. For example, 0340 is the code for program management. B. Under Major Occupation title, type the name of the occupation. For example, program management. C. Please leave end year blank unless you know the date when the agency will no longer have this major occupation. D. Click the Save button. In the Actions column, you can modify the occupations by clicking the pencil icon, or you can delete the occupation by clicking the red button. By selecting the pencil icon, you can reorder the occupations from largest to smallest. To save the changes, click the checkmark icon. To cancel the changes, click the X icon. FedSEP's Workforce Data Alternate Pay Plans page. The final step before uploading the XML file in FedSEP is to complete the Workforce Data Alternate Pay Plans page, which is located under the MD715 heading. For those agencies that have alternate pay plans, they must provide their pay grades that is equivalent to GS13, GS14, GS15, and SES. This information is critical for the agencies that utilize the status and dynamic files, so FedSEP can populate tables AB3. In addition, EEOC generates a trigger report that requires the conversion of the alternate pay system senior grade levels to the GS format. To enter the information, please follow these steps. A. Under Pay Plan, find the grade that is equivalent to GS13. B. Under GS grade, click arrow in the drop-down box. C. Select GS13. D. Click the Update button. E. Repeat steps A through D for GS14, 15, and SES. F. More than one grade can be combined to equal a GS grade level. FedSEP's Workforce Data Aggregate page. Under FedSEP MD715 heading, agencies should upload the XML file to the Workforce Data Aggregate page. Please follow these steps. A. Click the Browse button. B. Select the XML file. C. Click the Open button. D. Select the Upload and Process File button. FedSEP may take a minute to validate the XML file under the Status column. FedSEP will report whether the file has been accepted or rejected. Once the file has been accepted, the Workforce Data tables will appear in the MD715 Reports page under Pending Reports heading. If FedSEP rejects the XML file, an error message will appear in the Error File column. Please click on the error to review the error file for possible corrections. If you are unable to determine the problem or problems, please contact your agency's contact personnel within the Office of Federal Operations. This concludes the Excel template video.